And we are live. We are into match day 2 of the Girls League. What a pleasure it is to be here again. You know how we do it on the channel. My name is Slimo, once again, your host for the Girls League, powered by Ultimate Battle. And what a week we've had. In fact, week 1 was just a spectacle, and I can't wait to get into it. But before we start real business, you know what to do. You're on Ultimate Battle. You haven't subscribed to the channel yet. You're new here. Kindly hit the subscribe button before we get going. It promises to be fireworks today. And when you take my word, you will surely know that my word is the truth. And when you get into the games, you will surely come and tell me in the chat that these are fun games. And we are in for some incredible FC24 action from the girls. Well, we've got about 8 to 10 girls from all over the continent. We've got Ghanaian girls in there, Nigerian girls, Kenyan girls, all doing battle for supremacy. And our Girls League, our first ever all girls league on the Ultimate Battle channel. And I must say, week 1 definitely gave us an opener to remember. It's been a great time here, so kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's ultimatebattle.gg. You can also share the link so others can join in the fun that we are having here. Kindly like the stream if you're enjoying the stream as well. For those who just joined, once again, my name is Slimo. You're welcome to week 2 of the Girls League. The Girls League, which has brought about the best in FC24 action from the female division. And I must say, I have been impressed. Some of the things I've seen, I was expecting, but come on, they are proving me wrong, and they are proving a lot of people wrong that they are good enough to also go on the world stage and even compete with the boys in that division. I think what we've seen so far has just been marvelous. It's been excellent, and it's been brilliant. You know where to find all the updates. It's at the girls Ultimate Battle on X, at Ultimate Battle, at Follow Odds Battle on Twitter, and then of course at Ultimate Battle on Instagram. So I think that's where you get all the updates from week 1, where we had some very, very interesting results. They were definitely very interesting to see. And I mean, I think that there's more to come with how this one works. And the Girls League is brought to you by the Esports Association of Ghana, Play Province, the VGA Esports Show, Apple Palace, ACDS, Kojo Sheldon Studios, and Fusion. All these people coming together to make this one grand. And of course, powered by Ultimate Battle, we are currently watching the live feed. Before we go straight into today's action, let's just have a recap of how last week was. Let's just go back and then enjoy the fun that we did enjoy last week. If you weren't here last week, I'm sorry you missed out, but we've got everything for you. You can go back to the previous stream, go on to Girls League Day 1, and just enjoy the goodness that comes with FC24. Or at this break, I'll have a 2-minute video for you breaking down how last week went and how everything went now. So I'll go for my first break of the day, and all I'll say is sit back, relax, and enjoy the goodness of the Girls League. We'll take our first break of the day. Gaming is for everybody. Esports is diverse. On this episode of the VGA Esports News, I'll tell you all about the Girls League, which brought together a lot of females from all around the African continent. This match day 1 was mind-blowing. The much anticipated all-female FC24 tournament organized by Ultimate Battle finally launched last weekend, and everybody brought top energy, top competitiveness, and incredible intensity. Match day 1's opener saw 2 of the esports teams heavyweights in the country, Play Province and Convict Records Esports, take to battle as Maureen and Mary Brown took to battle and showed us a masterclass. The late push from Mary Brown was just not enough, but incredible game from her as Maureen took all 3 points, winning that one. To look for another goal to seal the deal. Over the top, knocks it down, Pelova for sure now. The Kenyan Starlight take on the Nigerian Ade in what was a promising battle, but the Kenyan Starlight showed everybody why she was tipped as one of the best players coming into the tournament, winning that one by 6 goals to 2. Play Province Women's Champion Monica took on Kenya's some other girl in what was a heated encounter. The Kenyan started off very strongly. Monica couldn't get the response early as the Kenyan won that one by 4 goals to 2. In our final matchup, it was an all-Kenya battle as Lenny and Tinto took to the virtual pitch and gave us a showdown. It was Lenny though who took all 3 points in that one. Then on the left had the option of finding the back pass with Draconi. What a brilliant movement, what a brilliant finish. So that's how the group standings are looking like for match day 1 of the Girls League. All brought to you by Ultimate Battle and the VGA Esports Show. We are delighted to be partners. Stay tuned on all of our social media handles. Gaming is for everybody. Esports is diverse. On this episode of the VGA Esports News, I'll tell you all about the Girls League, which brought together a lot of females from all around the African continent. This match day 1 was mind-blowing. The most anticipated all-female FC24 tournament organized by Ultimate Battle finally launched last weekend, and everybody brought top energy, top competitiveness, and incredible intensity. Match day 1's opener saw 2 of the esports teams heavyweights in the country, Play Province and Convict Records Esports, take to battle as Maureen and Mary Brown took to battle and showed us a masterclass. The late push from Mary Brown was just not enough, but incredible game from her as Maureen took all 3 points, winning that one. To look for another goal to seal the deal. Over the top, knocks it down, Pelova for sure now. The Kenyan Starlight take on the Nigerian Ade in what was a promising battle, but the Kenyan Starlight showed everybody why she was tipped as one of the best players coming into the tournament, winning that one by 6 goals to 2. Play Province Women's Champion Monica took on Kenya's some other girl in what was a heated encounter. The Kenyan started off very strongly. Monica couldn't get the response early as the Kenyan won that one by 4 goals to 2. In our final matchup, it was an all-Kenya battle as Lenny and Tinto took to the virtual pitch and gave us a showdown. It was Lenny though who took all 3 points in that one. Then on the left had the option of finding the back pass with Draconi. What a brilliant movement, what a brilliant finish. So that's how the group standings are looking like for match day 1 of the Girls League. All brought to you by Ultimate Battle and the VGA Esports Show. We are delighted to be partners. Stay tuned on all of our social media handles. All right. I hope you enjoyed that quick recap of how match day 1 went, and I must say the experience, reliving it, it's such an incredible feeling, and I hope you did enjoy it. That's how match day 1 went, and we've got a blockbuster with a match day 2 to discuss. So coming up for match day 2's fixtures, first up is West taking on the girl Maureen, Mary Brown versus Steph. We'll have the Ghana Niger battle coming in there. We've got Ade and some other girl, which I'm hearing is going to be the first matchup on your screens today. We've got Sewa and Cambodia's Amber. That should be interesting. Gamer girl Nika and Little Matt will also take to the field. Loho Club and Lenny. Lenny, who got that last minute winner against Tinto, will also be on your screens. And of course, finally, we'll have El Zoho and Tinto in our last matchup for today. We've got some crunchy fixtures that you do not want to miss. It is the match day 2 of our Girls League. But I've got word that we'll be kicking things off with Ade and some other girl. Ade, who lost her first game to Starlight. I think the Kenyan what the Kenyan brought to the table was maybe too much for her to handle. But what we love about the girls league is it's going to be in a home and away format. So they've only played the first leg. She'll definitely have a chance against Starlight in the second leg. But coming back from that grueling loss to Starlight, I'm expecting a fiery start from her against some other girl. But switching things off to some other girl, I mean, her first game was absolutely crucial. Got all 3 points against Gamer Girl Nika. We know how tough that fixture was. Won by 4 goals to 2. Definitely made it a very, very tough encounter for Gamer Girl Nika. And I was extremely impressed with how she broke her down. The methodic build up from defense to attack. I think the transition was just seamless from some other girl, and she'll be hoping that she can continue that same form in game 2 against Ade. Ade, who for sure has to improve in that second game. I think the start is what it always does for me, because if you look at match day 1 and you look at the trend that it's been followed in, you could tell that usually the one who starts well usually ends well, and we've seen that happen a lot of times in these games. So my only advice for this: start as well as you can, because we know how great some other girl is. We know how dangerous she could be at any juncture in the game. And it almost feels like when she gets in the groups, she's so difficult to stop. But I'm not underrating the Nigerian in any way or form. I've heard really good things about her. I really did see some good things in that first game from a day against Starlight. It definitely promises to be a banger of a game. And for sure, game 1 will definitely set the pace for us. If you just joined us, it is a girls league. It's an all girls league. For now, it's just an African league. We are looking to expand later in different seasons, but for now, it's an African league where we've got Kenyans, Nigerians, and Ghanaians, the female gamers, showing us what they could do on the virtual pitches, the goodness of FC24 action. And my word, some of the stuff we've seen has just been brilliant. And I want to cast your mind back to how things started on match day 1 with that first matchup between Maureen and Mary Brown. They just kind of set the tone for us, because it felt like Maureen was cruising at a point. Started the game pretty well with those first 2 goals. And then once Mary Brown equalized, like she got a goal in the game, you could feel like the intensity was rising. You could feel like the tides had shifted into Mary Brown's favor. She was able to put a lot more press. Then Maureen got another one. Mary got another one. And then finally we saw Maureen with a dagger in that matchup, claiming all 3 points in that game, and that just sets the tone for us. And that's the kind of tone I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to from Ade and some other girl. What can they bring to the table, and how the league standings are looking like? I'm seeing some very, very interesting results, and because this one is in a long league format, you want to be able to start, and this is how the table looks like as of match day 1. It Starlight, the Kenyan, who leads the way with those impressive goals she was able to get earlier on in the match week, where she's got all 3 points, was able to win by 5 goals to 2. Coming in second place is the Ghanaian Sewa, who's also on 3 points, winning her game by 4 goals to 2, and she was quite impressive. She had a red card. She was able to sustain her opponent with the red card and score 4 goals out of that and only concede 2. Yeah, I mean, that's just incredible. And then, of course, we had the girl Maureen also pick all the 3 points in her first game, also with 3 points. Some other girl also with 3 points. So I think there are four or five girls who are on 3 points in that position. Loho Club also with that league victory also got 3 points. Lenny in that all Kenyan battle also secured all maximum points in the first game, following Zoho, Tinto, Cambodios, Amber, Mary Brown, Gamer Girl, Steph, and of course those follow in there. But I mean, the start from this league has just shown us that the potential is there with these girls, and we just need to nurture them. And I've loved the initiative from Ultimate Battle. That is what we do. We give you the platform to blossom, and we've seen what the guys can do. It's time for the girls to show us what they can do as well. And it's been a wonderful experience so far. And I think the girls are getting ready so we can go into match day 2. We see the girls getting ready, and then we can go into match day 2. So we'll turn around for another break, another word from the sponsors, and then of course we'll have Ade taking on some other girl to open us up for match week 2. It's time for action. The Girls League match day 2 is finally here with us. The matchup between some other girl of Kenya and a day of Nigeria is about to go down. Both players have gone for the Barcelona feminine team. If you're not familiar with the rules of our Girls League tournament, you can only use the female teams in the game, and both of them have gone for arguably the best team in the game. But it's played in 9-5 overall, so does it really matter? Well, it seems like the girls really do like the Barcelona team, and they've both gone for the Barcelona feminine team. It's a day of Nigeria taking on some other girl of Kenya. We're speaking of how important this game is to Ade, losing her first game by 5-2. She really needs to bounce back in this game, and she needs to bounce back as quickly as she can. As the matchup starts, Ade in the white and blue of Barcelona, and of course some other girl in the traditional home kit for FC Barcelona in the red and the blue stripes as we head into kickoff. I think the formations are quite clear. The 4-3-2-1 formation, probably the most popular formation now for a day, starting things off with Rolfo. Some other girl, her fiery start against Gamer Girl Nika gives us a sign that she could start again like that. Graham into the pass, Patria at the right place. And the double tap pass into the attacker, finds the open space, and it didn't take her too much time. Some other girl opens the lead in match day 2's first fixture. What a start this one has taken. And she's given us signs and signals every time she plays over the top for Hansen. Well, the referee says that one came a bit too early and it goes over for offside. But some of the stuff we've seen from some other girl in this tournament has been incredible. Same routine that she had against Gamer Girl Nika, starting the game early, taking the game to Gamer Girl Nika very early and catching her off guard. And it seems like it might just be happening for here in this fixture again. Here she comes again. Walsh over the top with the lovely dipped pass. That time the defense very aware of the danger and can't clear. This time it's Ade with a brilliant through ball finding Bruna. She's got the pace. Can she find the options? Great pass it to Hansen. That's a where the equalizer right there. The patience and the composure to find Hansen was top level stuff, and Ade gets the equalizer. Well, this game shaping up to be one hell of an opener. Great start from the two players so far. Pina on the 10. Some other girl looking to restore a lead back. And she's in a great position to do so. Right turn up on Mati, all right. The Ballon d'Or holder does it again in the right place. That time, the cutback situation found the space, and she made no mistake from there. The Kenyan once again in the lead. I feel like I just sense that this game is just going to produce a lot of goals, and we know of some other girl's track record with the number of goals she scored. Mind you, in her first game, she was able to get 4 goals in there, and it just tells you that it might just be another bloodbath of goals here again. Yes, she is with Hansen on a great turn. Well, that is going to be frustrated with the goal, the way the goalkeeper reacted there. Just one touch and Hansen beating her over the top of the goalkeeper and the empty net to shoot that. She's up by 3-1. And this excellent start from some other girl. Well, the start has possibly been one of the best we've seen already. Some other girl taking the game by the scruff of the neck and putting her foot on the gas and not really releasing her at any point in time. That time, the power shot from Proteas lands in the hands of Sandra Panusingo easily. Wow. I mean, the Kenyan has kind of got it all. Her flow is really there. You can tell she wants to go fast. She can't go fast. If she wants to slow things down, like how she is doing right now with Bonmati with the brilliant ball rolls to just get herself into great positions. That time, Proteas in an offside position. Well. The Girls League has definitely brought a lot of entertainment to Ultimate Battle, and this is what we do. We promise a lot of this in 2024, and I just hope we are meeting your expectations. Lucy Bronze, for they will have to try to cut into the deficit. That time, the control dribbling from Brooke to midfield didn't materialize there, but you could tell that she's not giving up yet. She's still going to throw a lot of bodies forward over the top 2 ball. Paradise can't clear. She's not giving up here. You could feel that once she's gotten a goal against some other girl, there's hope she can get more against her. And it's the change in pace from some other girl that I feel like is just doing it for me. Her ability to just go from slow to fast is incredible, and it makes it extremely difficult to defend against her. Patry, and from distance, defender able to clear. Well, she almost played herself into trouble there, Ade. But the Nigerian is hanging by a thread. Just half an hour gone. Well, 30 minutes on the game clock with some other girl looking like she's going to continue in that rampant form. Remember, in her first game, she was able to beat the Ghanaian gamer girl Nika by 4 goals to 2, and it's looking like she might do same against the Nigerian here today. Put her ass on the tier, and that time the finish shot, Sandra Pandos can get her hand on that, and that they under loads of pressure. A lot of pressure with some other girl creating chances by heart, we should call it. She's created a chance almost every time she goes up for an attack. This time it's Hampton for a day. Could we see something change for the Nigerian? Well, high pressing from some other girl, and it was there to win the ball back. It's another brilliant position. Oh, she went for the cheeky one. The skill move into the shot that time. The goalkeeper does business. I turn upon Marty with a subtle touch and a subtle finish. She's got 4 in just 36 minutes of the game. Well, this is dominance. This is utter dominance from the Kenyan. And that time, once you've got Bonmati in positions like those, you know you're in a lot of trouble. That midfielder has definitely been one of the best in the game so far. It's quite popular with Ultimate Team as well. If you've got the special items, you definitely know what I'm talking about. The Girls League match day 2, bringing all the fire you could expect in SC24. If you just joined us, my name is Slimo once again. I'm going to be your host and caster for the whole of the Girls League, which for sure has just been an honor, and it's just been a pleasure for me doing this. Hansen again on the 10 that should have gone in from it. And they will probably be kicking herself at this point. You know, my 4 goals to 1. You need these kind of chances to go in to give you just a glimmer of hope at least against a good player like some other girl. And she could be punished with this one. Poteas into the pass. And a lovely work move that time. The subtle left foot. Sandra Panos can save easily. But the way and the shape in which the game is being played is just favoring some other girl at this point because they has to throw a lot of bodies forward. And once you do that, you are caught at the back. And on the counter, you could be in trouble looking to get her open play out there, but just couldn't find it. And the first half comes to an end. And what a first half it has been. Very, very one-sided. And you could just tell that both of the girls started very well. Some other girl with the kind of start you'd expect from someone who won her first game started in that same fashion, but the response from Ade, I think, was very critical for the start of the game. But some other girl taking this to another level, to a whole different level. It tells you she's what the kind of stuff she's got in her locker. She can go to any of the skill moves she wants. I've already spoken about her shift and pace, her ability to go from slow to fast within seconds is extremely difficult to handle. And you could tell that the Nigerian is facing a little bit of difficulty trying to handle what the Kenyan has got for her this evening. Well, wherever you're watching from, in Ghana, where I'm casting from, it's evening. It's currently 7:42 p.m. and I'm sure in Nigeria 8:42 p.m. Poteas again, some other girl just dancing in the area, just enjoying herself at this point. Hits the woodwork, has an ability to get the chance again. Hansen on the 10 battle this time, wins it back. Well, and it looks like the start in the second half could be the same for her for some other girl. Now, I said earlier that the Girls League has an interesting format. It's been played in a league format. So if you feel that your favorite is not probably having, should I say, the best of pinks in her away leg. So for Ade's away leg, she's going to be the one to send the invite to be able to play. She's definitely going to have her chance with maybe the better advantage. But when it comes to some other girls' advantage, She's not joking with it. She's got the fit to go in. Bonmati at the helm of affairs again. That time, smooth passing, no overthinking things, not too many skill moves from her in that situation, and gets the fit to go down. And for sure, now looking confident. Confidence is just oozing out of it, and it looks like she secured all the 3 points in the bag at this point. 55 minutes gone, up by 5 goals to 1. What more to expect from an informed player? And I think in FC24, one thing you notice is if you are playing someone who's extremely good and the person is feeling confident, yeah, you could be down by a lot of goals. And I think that's the kind of scenario we are seeing from some other girl here. Bad day. Effort from distance, goalkeeper parries that one away. But I think one positive we can take out from Ade is he's still being able to create chances. If she wasn't able to create chances, that is where the worry would have been. But we've seen her being able to create chances. Maybe the clinicality not being there for her, unable to bury her chances has been the problem for today. But the one positive you take is he's creating these chances, and you feel like once she has the ability to take the chances, then she can cause a lot of problems for some other girl. Maybe in their away fixture, maybe this game is too far gone for her. But we still have about 30 minutes to go in this matchup. Patrick into engine for Rolfo. Some other girl now just taking her time and trying to see this one out. How difficult it is to see a 5-1 lead out. I think it's extremely easy where you just got to settle into the game. But if you settle too much, and that's the beauty of FC24, if you relax too much, and I think it's not just FC24, life in general, if you feel too comfortable, sometimes it can rock you. So yeah, some other girl not taking any chances and looking to get a set in there. Poteas on the third. The financial effort gets the goalkeeper to make another wonderful save. And you see the shots on target for both of the two top players. Poteas with 5, Hampton with 2. Just tells you the number of chances we've already seen in this game. There comes Hampton again. And Panos had to draw out another wonderful save to keep the scoreline at 5-1. Brooks has the run at it. Can she find it that time? Paredes comes very, very close to clear. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you are currently watching on our YouTube channel. What have you made of this game so far? I mean, some of the stuff we've seen from the girls have been incredible. But what's your general assessment of the girls league? If you did tune in from day one and you've been watching this one as well, what's your general assessment? You feel like the girls have been playing well? Who have been, of course, your favorite players so far? You can let me know all this and more in the chat if you are watching. Westbrook 18 says, interesting how these ladies are playing good games. Nice, of course. And I think Westbrook agrees with me on the girls have played extremely well. Some of the stuff we've seen from the girls, it just tells you that they've got the potential to do it on any stage possible. And of course, we've enjoyed all this kind courtesy of Ultimate Battle. Bonmati in the midfield again, and she's been the maestro in midfield, not for Ade, but for some other girls. She's just been orchestrating everything. And when you've got players like that, I think it's quite easy for you to operate. And then for some other girl, you just utilize the classy players that Barcelona have got in their squad. Wash on the 10. Maybe we could see a set here before this one ends. Bonmati into Poteas. They're playing the 1-2 crisp passes again. Some other girl, when she gets in positions like those, it's extremely difficult to handle. Patrick into Leon. But the goals do count in our league for the girls league. So the only advice for Ade at this point is maybe go for the settling technique, where the settling technique is okay, you're down by 5-1. You would agree that you've been beaten with 82 minutes gone on the game clock. But because it's the goals count, you do not want to go down by more. So just settle for the 5-1 deficit and then just keep that one. So when you start winning games, of course, when you start winning games, these goals do not come back to haunt you when you need the points to maybe overtake someone in the table. And here comes some other girl again, another huge opportunity. This time the cat's back well defended. You could tell that some other girl still wants more goals, and that's the relentlessness from the Kenyan in that position, not looking to take a foot off of the gas. Yes, creating, and here she comes again this time. Stopped in her tracks, but it's been a wonderful performance from her already in our first matchup for a match day 2 of our girls league. But Mati over the top, maybe one goal back for they could do her some good heading into match day 3. That time Hansen can't beat her, man. But the combination of the change in pace, her ability to go to the skill moves when she needs them, her ability to be clinical up front, I think have been the deciding factor for the Kenyan today. And she's put all of those to work. And she almost got another goal to go in. This time, the effort well saved by the goalkeeper and goal. I must say she's made incredible saves. We would have probably been seeing a hockey score line if the goalkeeper wasn't there today. And there she is again with another incredible save. But the rest says we've seen enough of this. Some other girl, well deserving victory, claims all 3 points in the bag and seals the deal for her first game. She now goes on to 6 points with 9 goals scored in her first 2 games. Commiserations to some other to her day. Of course, I think the first half was a balanced one, but the second half total dominance from some other girl. And you know how we do our ultimate battle. I mean, this one has been a grueling scoreline for the Nigerian. Hopefully, she's able to bounce back in match day 3. But it was a great game to witness. And of course, we'll be having more games coming for you. Don't touch that dial. We'll go for another quick break. A word from our sponsors. And we'll be back with more of the action from the Girls League. incredible stuff from some other girl to seal the deal with that game. And we move on to the next, and that's the fun part of it. Once we enjoy um a game, it doesn't take too much time that we are on to the next, and that's the goodness that the Girls League brings to us once again. If you just joined us, this is the Girls League, an all-female league for our African female SC24 players who have put on a showdown already, and we have another big matchup again. I think it's a quite similar one to our first one. We've got a Nigerian taking on a Kenyan. We've got a Loho, a Nigerian who won her first game, and of course she's taking on Lenny today. Lenny also won her first game and match day one as well. So two winners going up against each other. You know this one is going to be special. Aloho going with the Manchester United women's team, and for Lenny, she's still picking with, we're rocking with that Norway team that did damage for her in match week one. This has the potential to be a very tough fixture. Two girls who have got 3 points in the bag are looking to continue the form in which they are in. Definitely someone must drop points today, or if they're going to share the spoils, we'll see what happens today. But for sure, this one has potential to be a very good one. Kindly like the stream. That is very important to us. Kindly like the stream if you're enjoying the Girls League. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm. Kindly like the stream if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications so when we go live on every Saturday for the Girls League. You surely do not want to miss. And we are underway now. The matchup we've been waiting for. Eloho taking on Lenny. Eloho in the red and the white for Manchester United. And for Lenny, who's starting very well with the Norway team. And the Hegerberg in front of goal. We saw in match day one. He's absolutely clinical, and we opened the scoring very early on, like we did in game one of match day two. It's Lenny up by a goal to nil very early in the game. Elohodo looking to respond, and the defense able to stand in her way. Another great start to the game already. Wow. And that's telling you that if you don't tune in early, you might miss out on the action. That time the effort from Irene just whiskers off the post. And you can just feel that the intensity of the game didn't need some minutes to maybe build up. It's right from the onset, and you kind of feel like there's more goals in this one. Harvey on the 10 for Lenny. Well, she's got the rebound there. Mary Epson goal, surely one of the best goalkeepers in the game, with another big save to keep the scoreline at just a goal to nil. But the two girls already delivering with two huge chances for both sides. But of course, Lenny, who is up by a goal to nil, she's going to corner out of this one. Tries to play it short, but her relentlessness is able to win her the ball back there. Hansen on the 10, looking for the options of Harvey Marat. Does very well to win it back. But the potential of this game, as spoken of earlier, two girls who got 3 points in their previous match day one fixture. And it tells you that this one is for sure one of the best ones that we are going to see today. And I'm just kind of reminiscing on the fact that Lenny was in that tight game against her counterpart, Tinto, in the first game. It took, I think, a last-minute winner from Lenny to be able to secure all 3 points in the bag. And she kind of feels that the pressure was on her, so you kind of understand the fiery start from her. But Loho looking to respond. What a save. Possibly the biggest one we've seen today. Make our sinning goal. Is able to push that one away for the corner. The danger is not over yet. Corner comes in. The defense clears. On the 10 again, Irene. We've seen in situations like these already on the rebound from the corner. And she's still unsuccessful with that technique. And here comes Lenny looking to make it count on the break. Right in with options to find the open. Hansen and a huge save from Mary Epson goal again. End-to-end stuff in this game as well. And that's been the pattern of the Girls League. The transition has been great. Maybe the midfield balance has been a problem for some of the girls so far. You could tell that they're able to break the midfield press a bit easily. And we are seeing a lot of that from Lenny in this game. Maybe a switch in formation, possibly a 4-5-1 formation or a 4-2-3-1 formation, which gives you a lot more balance. But here comes Lenny again, and for sure now. She gets the second to go down. Graham Hansen. How many times have we said Graham Hansen on the stream already? She's just a menace. And in that Barcelona team, she's surrounded by superstars. And when she does that, she's incredible. And on the Norway team, it's no different as well. If you're familiar with a special card item, her TOTY item in probably Ultimate Team, you know how great this card is. Her ability to have the finish shot trait. She's also great for control dribbling, has great finishing as well. She's just a joy to use. And I must say, she's been a cracker today for Lenny. Hello, looking for the response with Riviere just running down that channel, but she just can't get it to go. But you kind of feel like the way Eloho is playing and her crisp passing, the quick passing, I should call it, the quick passing, surely not going to create an opportunity for her, my yard. Well, almost broke the defense down and almost made it work, but she's beaten on the counter again. Hegerberg to seal the deal in the first half and make it 3 on the 10. And there was no doubt there. Gets the third to go down, eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Doesn't hesitate at all. The ball was to create the perfect angle and gets the third. In just 30 minutes down now. Hello? See, she's not letting this one go easily. On the break, right after she conceded, she gets a goal back to put us in a very, very interesting situation. 3-1 in favor of the Kenyan. Cross comes in. Lad again. Oh, the tides have turned now. The Nigerian looking to get back into this game and assert her dominance now. But this is where the problem is. She's conceded from a situation like this already on the counter and on the break with less bodies at the back, and it just creates an opportunity for Lenny every single time she goes forward. That time, the counter execution on the best, and Lenny isn't able to create a meaningful opportunity out of that. But Eloa has just got to be careful with the threat that Lenny poses on the counter. Garcia for Gaze over the top. Mayad looking to chase for the United Women's Team. Rating. If you just joined, my name is Slimo. You're welcome to the Girls League. If you just joined and you're enjoying the action and you haven't hit that like button, what are you waiting for? You haven't subscribed to the Ultimate Battle channel. What are you waiting for? It's my yard again, looking to bully through with some pace, some power. Last time the defense up to the task. If you're not familiar with what Ultimate Battle is, we're an esports streaming platform from Ghana where we stream tournaments, we stream matches, we stream different genre of games as well. We've already brought to you eFootball and FC24 action this year. We're looking to be diverse this year, so stay tuned. We've got a lot in the pipeline coming. Zelem effort from distance, not the best, and we are almost at the halfway mark in this game. The chance creation has been through the roof. The chance creation has obviously been a great feature of Lenny's game, and she doesn't struggle with them. But for Eloho, you can just feel that there's something there because she's winning the ball high up the field. Now, cross comes in, back post one, the defender clears, and possibly that's going to be it for the first half. And just like the referee blows the whistle for at the end to an entertaining first half. A first half which has seen goals, a first half which has seen numerous chances, a first half which has seen some great saves from the goalkeepers as well. And it just gives us something to hold on to in the second half. I think there's a lot more to come from the Nigerian. I kind of feel like he's gradually going into the game. But once you give Lenny the chance to dominate in this game, it's going to create problems for you. And she started extremely well. She's looking to start the second half like that again. Hegerberg on the turn from distance comes off the woodwork. Very unlucky with a shot there. But Lenny, once again, starting the game, starting the half very, very well and catching health guard rating. Huge save from Mary F's again. The chances are now coming almost every minute now for Lenny. And it's just up to her to take them. Hello, struggling a bit at the back, looking to calm things down now. Harvey Great pass into Hansen in a dangerous situation again for Hegerbeck from distance. Wow. How many times has Mary Eves been called into action and she has delivered? Even though she's considered 3 goals, I must say, she surely kept a low in this game. The goalkeeper has just been crazy. Land. Go pass it to Hegerberg. The fourth goal. Come here, Mary Eves again. She's superhuman in goal. And look at that. The United goalkeeper. It's no wonder she won the best goalkeeper at, of course, the Women's Best Football Awards. My ad again on the 10. Great for Loho. Well, was that pass necessary? I kind of felt like she had the space. Well, but sometimes when you're sitting back and watching these games, I think it's a lot more easier than when the controller is in your hands and you're nervous. Through ball comes in for Lenny. She's surely dominated in the second half. Well, that was a tricky one. That was a very weird one for Meloho. But her goalkeeper has kept her in this game, and I think she's got to repay all the goodness that her goalkeeper has gone for. Maybe a second goal might come here. Great pass into my yard now. We have a game on our hands. We have a cracker on our hands. That time on the counter, the lovely through ball to set the run up. And Mayad finding herself in the best possible situation. And when the ball came to her, there was only one thing when I made a little shooting for that far post and not missing. Well, 3 goes to 2 now. And all straight right back in the game, the battle between the Kenyan and the Nigerian has surely brought a lot of entertainment. Hampton from distance. Was it blocked by an unknown player? Well. My ad again. The equalizer surely now has to come and it does. My word, hello. Where has all this energy come from? And you kind of ask yourself, where was this in the first half from the Nigerian? But well, who cares now? He's got the equalizer, the all important equalizer. And she's creating chance after chance after chance. And in what looked like a dominant second half from Lenny has completely turned on its head, just like a Mary Eves there on the highlight reel with a big save. And look, Lenny's probably saying to herself now, why didn't I finish those chances? Why didn't I convert those chances? And it's coming back to haunt her a bit. We get a look at some of those lovely goals she scored with Ada Hegerberg there. But we're done with the pause now. We've got about 25 minutes to go. 25 minutes of this awesome action. Who takes the win? Let me know in the chat right now. I'll be reading a few of them. With Eloho's comeback, you kind of feel like momentum has shifted in her favor. But with how Lenny has played today, you kind of feel that she's got more goals in there. Who do you think gets the win today? Engine, Lenny, looking to get a lead back with a pass to Rating, and she gets it back for sure now. This time, blasts it into the back of the net. It's now 4-3. Wow. Great effort from distance, and Lenny, well, it didn't take her long. It didn't take her long to create another chance. And here comes the low again into another dangerous position. Did I just see? Did I just see some incredible skill moves there? And just look at that. And look, I've just been notified that she kind of did this in the first in the match day one. Scoring right after conceding was her trademark. She did that against Cambodia Samba in the match day one, where she kept conceding, but right after conceding on the 10 there with control sprint this time, I don't think we've seen a lot of that from her. But once she gets into that group, she's literally unstoppable, and she gets her fourth to go down. 8-goal thriller, and you won't get this anywhere else but on Ultimate Battle. Land. Great pass, rated, and look at the bodies up front for Lenny. She's got Hegerberg, Leighton, and she kind of sent the fullbacks into positions where they're able to create chances for her. And look at her go again. Sends the runner. Is she going to find her? Decides to get more girls into play now. Taking her time to break the defense down has been her best try this time. The outside for short effort from Hegerberg. Well blocked. That she does with the back. End-to-end stuff. We're into the final 10 minutes. And what has been A great game so far. Hansen into the stepovers. What a tackle from Turner. Hello. Into a groove now. Trying to run away with it, but that time my yard can't get it to go. What a game this one has been. And we told you that match day 2 is going to be fireworks. Hegerberg has to finish this one. Wow. The biggest miss of the day. And right there was her chance to take the lead back. She worked for it with the high pressing, was able to win it back. And that's where you kind of blame it on the nerves and the pressure settling in. And that's what the Girls League can do to you. When you're facing the best from Africa, well, there can be a lot of pressure on you. 5 minutes to go now. Hansen into Engine. Lenny has had a lot of possession going into the final 10 minutes. He's looking to make good use of it on the 10. Well, great 10 with the move there with the ball roll, just getting away from her marker. Rated. We're now seeing the control dribbling. Create a chance for Hegerberg now. Called into action once again and response. Wow, Marielle, we've got to have a conversation about the United goalkeeper and goal. She's surely giving Eloho the platform to be here. If it wasn't for her, this game would have been done and dusted. Or to the pass. Maybe the cross might come and rejects it and goes into Engine. Creates another space for Hegerberg. No, you're not going to stop her with this one. Lenny with surely now the dagger in this game. But hey, take your time. This is where Eloho thrives. Right after conceding, she might get a goal. Lad, it's my lad at the front of things for the United team. Eloho down by 5 goals to 4. Can she get the equalizer before this one ends? Great pass, but Hart is there. And for sure now, the game comes to an end with the Kenyan holding firm at the final minute. You want to go? Who do you go to? Ada Hegerberg. My word, what a player! But what a player the Kenyan is. Lenny, I salute you. I think you've played incredible today. You were under massive pressure. You were under massive pressure from Eloho, but I kind of feel like Eloho played herself into a situation like this in the final 10 minutes. Lenny's ability to put on the press did it for her. Eloho kind of invited the pressure and it was too much for her to handle. And she's got to give thanks to Mary Epson go. I think that goalkeeper is just superb. And there's more to come. We are not done yet. Ultimate Battle has got more for you. The Girls League has got more for you. We'll take another breather and a word from, of course, our sponsors who've done a marvelous job for bringing us this Girls League. There's more to come. Stay tuned. We go for another break. is for everybody. Esports is diverse. On this episode of the VGA Esports News, I'll tell you all about the Girls League, which brought together a lot of females from all around the African continent. This match day one was mind-blowing. The much anticipated all-female FC24 tournament organized by Ultimate Battle finally launched last weekend, and everybody brought top energy, top competitiveness, and incredible intensity. Match day one's opener saw two of the esports teams heavyweights in the country, Play Province and Convict Records Esports, take to battle as Maureen and Mary Brown took to battle and showed us a masterclass. The late push from Mary Brown was just not enough, but incredible game from her as Maureen took all 3 points, winning that one. To look for another goal to seal the deal. Over the top, knocks it down, Pelova for sure now. The Kenyan Starlight take on the Nigerian Ade in what was a promising battle, but the Kenyan Starlight showed everybody why she was tipped as one of the best players coming into the tournament, winning that one by 6 goals to 2. Play Province Women's Champion Monica took on Kenya's some other girl in what was a heated encounter. The Kenyan started off very strongly. Monica couldn't get the response early as the Kenyan won that one by 4 goals to 2. In our final matchup, it was an all-Kenya battle as Lenny and Tinto took to the virtual pitch and gave us a showdown. It was Lenny though who took all 3 points in that one. On the left, had the option of finding the back pass with Draconi. What a brilliant movement! What a brilliant finish! So that's how the group standings are looking like for match day one of the Girls League. All brought to you by Ultimate Battle and the VGA Esports Show. We are delighted to be partners. Stay tuned on all of our social media handles. Is for everybody. Esports is diverse. On this episode of the VGA Esports News, I'll tell you all about the Girls League, which brought together a lot of females from all around the African continent. This match day one was mind-blowing. The much anticipated all-female FC24 tournament organized by Ultimate Battle finally launched last weekend, and everybody brought top energy, top competitiveness, and incredible intensity. Match day one's opener saw two of the esports teams heavyweights in the country, Play Province and Convict Records Esports, take to battle as Maureen and Mary Brown took to battle and showed us a masterclass. The late push from Mary Brown was just not enough, but incredible game from her as Maureen took all 3 points, winning that one. To look for another goal to seal the deal. Over the top, knocks it down, Pelova for sure now. The Kenyan Starlight take on the Nigerian Ade in what was a promising battle, but the Kenyan Starlight showed everybody why she was tipped as one of the best players coming into the tournament, winning that one by 6 goals to 2. Play Province Women's Champion Monica took on Kenya's some other girl in what was a heated encounter. The Kenyan started off very strongly. Monica couldn't get the response early as the Kenyan won that one by 4 goals to 2. In our final matchup, it was an all-Kenya battle as Lenny and Tinto took to the virtual pitch and gave us a showdown. It was Lenny though who took all 3 points in that one. On the left, had the option of finding the back pass with Draconi. What a brilliant movement! What a brilliant finish! So that's how the group standings are looking like for match day one of the Girls League. All brought to you by Ultimate Battle and the VGA Esports Show. We are delighted to be partners. Stay tuned on all of our social media handles. Gaming is for everybody. Well, I had to catch my breath after that second game. I mean, end-to-end stuff. That's the definition of end-to-end. If you go up in the dictionary and look for end-to-end, I'm sure you see Lenny and who did she even play against? Eloho, of course. The Kenya Niger battle will definitely give us one for the history books. I mean, that game ending 5-4. It looked like the momentum has shifted into Eloho's favor when she created the comeback and looked like she wanted to complete it. It was 4-4 at some point in time, 85th minute, and there came Ada Hegerberg. When you needed a big player to step up, of course, you go to the big striker up front, Ada Hegerberg for Lenny, securing all 3 points. But on Ultimate Battle, we don't dwell too much on past games. It's on to the next. Going into this game, I feel like it's a very crucial game as Ella takes on Tinto. Tinto, very, very important game for her. Lost her first game to Lenny and for sure has to bounce back with this win. Ella the Ghanaian, Tinto the Kenyan, and we've got a cross-country battle for you in this one. Ella with the Man City women's team and for Tinto going for the Barcelona feminine team. And once again, welcome to the Girls League. If this is your first time here, kindly subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, on the stream if you're enjoying the stream. And as we get ready for this one to unravel, I can tell you again, and I can confidently tell you again, it promises to be good. In fact, all the games promise to be good. In fact, for today, our first game was quite one-sided. Some other girl just completely dominating that game and winning that one over a day by 5-1. And then in game 2, I think very, very balanced. At the end, it was Lenny who took all 3 points. And well, her fellow Kenyan is looking to also continue in the same feat as Tinto with the FC Barcelona team in their home kits, the red and the blue stripes in their home kit, of course, taking on Ella, the Ghanaian, with the Man City all blue. That's how they call them, the citizens, and we'll see how this one pans out for them. Walsh into comes in the midfield. Pritchard for Ella, who's looking to start this one very well. Decides the effort from distance. And you know, this the start kind of reminds me of what Sewa did last week, where her first shot on target was an effort from distance. So it just kind of sends you a signal that I like taking shots from distance. So when I'm coming, you don't like to sag off of me. You want to be aggressive, so you prevent me from taking shots from distance. And when she's able to beat you on the dribble, when you come aggressive, well, she's going to create a lot of opportunities. And I think Elsa has the potential to do that. But watch out for Tinto. She was extremely unlucky in that game against Lenny, and she's looking to right her wrongs in this one with a great pass to Sherman for Ella on the 10, finding Pritchard on the 10 again. That time the defense stands up, gets the cross in. Well, you kind of felt like the goalkeeper was going to get to that one, but she stood rooted to her spot, and Pritchard made good use of the space she got there. It is the Ghanaian who strikes first in our third game today. Well, honestly, looking back at that goal, it kind of felt like it was a half opportunity, because when you're in situations like that and you cross the ball, sometimes you kind of feel like the goalkeeper just comes and claims. But she is on the 10 again. The press paying off once again. Richard, 2-goal. What should we call it? 2-goal what? 2-goal player, 2-goal merchant. Well, she's got 2 goals, and that's the most important thing. Great start. And we're speaking about how if you start well, you could potentially finish well. And here she is again. She's capitalizing off of the momentum that she's got. And she's not looking back anytime soon. Another deep cross comes for Kelly. Ella. Well, this time the return pass into the middle of the area. Not good enough, and Lenny can do well to defend. Well, the Kenyan, I think this has possibly been a very slow start from her. She kind of started slow in match day 1 against Lenny, and it kind of felt like in this one she was possibly going to start differently, but it's kind of taking the same turn, and it will have to take her some time to get into the groove of the game. And when you take too long to come to the party, well, all the drinks and food will be finished. Rude in the midfield. Sure. For Ella again. Well, a cricketer into the midfield, and you can tell now she's getting into a groove, oozing and just settling into this game. And you kind of know that when you're playing, in the first 5 to 10 minutes, there's pressure on you. You want to impress everybody that's watching. But Ella has been able to conquer that pressure and she's creating chances now. Pritchard again gets onto the rebound with Combs. Great effort and a huge save. Big save from Sandra Panasingo. We'll have to be seeing a lot of that because Ella seems like she's creating chances every time she gets an opportunity to do so. Poteas can't dance her way through the midfield. And here comes Ella again. Now, look at the way Ella is defending. Maybe you could say Tinto isn't taking her time with those passes, rushing a few of those, but it's because of the pressure that Ella is putting on her. The ability to kind of close your player every single time they have the ball, it's, I think, an underrated ability, and it kind of creates the scenario where your opponent has to rush into passes, and that's what we are seeing from Tinto here today. She's not having the time and space to work with the ball, and that's kudos to what Ella has brought to the table today. Here she comes again with Shaw. Back post cross. What a lovely one she's got there. She's got the option to get it. But how did that not go in? That's a better chance to score than the first one she scored from. This time, the header was coming in and it felt like the diving header will find the back of the net. But this one instead goes wide off of the post. And sometimes this happens with FC24. Well. What a start from the Ghanaian. And she's creating the chances. She's having all of them to herself. Tinto, well, not the best of starts for the Kenyan. But as we say, tables can turn at any time. And with FC24, you just kind of have a feeling every single time you play the game that even when you're 2 goals down, there's always an opportunity for you. And it feels like the Kenyan still has got a shot at this game. Just look at that first goal that came in there. The subtle cross and the deft touch on the head that beating Sandra Panos closely like that. I was quite disappointed in the goalkeeper. I thought she was going to come and clean. But sometimes it does happen and you've got to bounce back from it. Lenny, well, Tinto, sorry, is slow to kind of bounce back from it, but there's a lot of time for her to do that. And this could be the signal for something with a 10. Parallel on the left, maybe to get the car back together, short away on the 10. Great pass into Hansen, can't get it. Bronze. Great attack coming again from Tinto. Can she make good use of it? She's got to start. She's got to start making good use of these attacks, or the game is going to gradually get away from her. And now, if you've been listening to me, I think from match day one, I kind of always tell you that you've always got to make good use of your chances. And it kind of sounds like a cliche because I've said it so many times, but SC24 is a game of margins. It's a game of rants. It's a game of possessions. And when you have the rant, when the momentum is in your side, you've got to make good use of it. And we've seen Ella make good use of hers. For Tinto, the game is now in her favor because you can tell that she's creating the chances. She's got to make good use of them. And here she comes again on the 10 with Bruna with lovely control dribbling. And that's what we call for. That time it was a one-woman effort, riding through the whole of the defense and breaking it down with, of course, what works in FC24. The control dribbling once again being a menace in this game. And just like that, Tinto straight right back into this one. Lauren Hemp, the City winger, gets it into Shaw. Ella, can she restore a 2-goal lead before the first half comes? Or she stopped in her tracks. And Tinto, with all the momentum in the world, looking to maybe get the equalizer, but doesn't come before the first half. Well, do not rest on your laurels, as we've been preaching every single time. Do not rest on your laurels. And well, with the way the game is going, in fact, the direction in which it's moving, you kind of always feel like, even if you're down by 2 goals, you've always got a shot at it. You just do not need to give up once I think you're down by 2 goals, but just keep creating, keep giving yourself a chance in the game. And you kind of feel like for the Barcelona team and Tinto, at the start of the game, it wasn't the best for them. Very, very slow, lethargic. You couldn't feel the energy to which she played in that first game, but once the game grew, you felt her presence coming in bit by bit, and when the momentum came in her favor, she needed the one woman effort, going through the whole of the defense and making it work. As Tinto gets one back, and we're headed for a crazy second half to come. It's Ella 2, Tinto 1 in our second half. Hoping to get more of this stuff. Ella, who was very dominant in the first half, can she keep it the same way? Well, that's a big question to answer. We'll see if she has the answer for us. Pritchard. For Hanson now, Tinto with the momentum. Can she ride with it? Can she ride with the wave of momentum that is in her favor now? There comes the high press, and there comes the reward of winning it high up the field. Well, she couldn't make it count, and Ella can't get it now. Pritchard. Well, great tackle from Guerrero in midfield. I think that was just excellent. And some of these tackles, they are the precursor to what starts the attack. And once you win the ball in midfield like that, you kind of leave your opponent unsettled. And when it does that, it gives you a good chance of creating a very good opportunity to get a goal. And when it leaves your opponent unsettled like that, players are displaced. You are getting more spaces to work with. It almost did there. Well. This game is taking a turn. Ella, who found it extremely easy in the first 20 minutes, well, that's a turning huge save. Big save from a City goalkeeper. Astinto now knocking at the door. Well, header goes off wide. 55 minutes gone. 2-1. The current scoreline, the Ghanaian leading just by a narrow margin. Bruna has the option of finding Potayas with the pass, and he does for Potayas. Well. That's where you'd expect a player of Potayas' caliber to make good use of the 5-star weak foot she's got. But when it comes to 95 overall, well, sometimes it does happen. When everything changes for you, Potayas unable to convert there. And wow, what a big chance for Tinto to get the left line there. And Ella could look to capitalize. But that time on the attack, the breaks down abruptly. And Tinto can come again. Well, another shot at getting the equalizer that time. It's well cleared. Potayas into Goaru. Well defended Morgan. Ella, who has been slow in the second half. You can check the possession stats as well. It's 60-40 in favor of the Barcelona team, and it just kind of tells you how well Tinto has settled into the game. I know the main statistic doesn't favor her, of course. The scores are in favor of Ella at this point, but I've been impressed with the bounce back from T2, and you kind of feel like the equalizer is coming, dancing down the byline. Oh, that's a move I like a lot. That time. She was well defended by T2. And here comes Ella again. Bronze. Wow. A through ball that finds the pacey Paraluelo on the wing. She's got a lot of pace to bed, and she's looking to make it work. You felt it was coming. And it's well deserved. We are level now. The Kenyan right back in this one. That time, it was the pace of Paraluelo that did every single magic you needed for this goal. Wow, Paraluelo beating everyone with pace, cutting it back, finding the midfield man, and of course, finding the midfield player, and of course, getting the pass to go. And when you're in situations like those, if there's no goalkeeper movement, well, it's going to find the back of the net, literally. And we are now level 10-2, straight right back into the game. Well, awesome stuff from the two girls, and it makes a lot of changes with how the league table is looking like. It makes a lot of changes. For Tinto, I told you earlier that she lost her first game. She really needs to bounce back in this game, and you can tell she means this one. Coombs, great turn. Ella to maybe take a lead again. Wow, that's some promising stuff. Hansen for Tinto again. Two ball to Potaya. She's got the pace, running away from everybody. Surely now to get the winner. Or potentially the winner, but a huge save again. Wow. You can't catch your breath with this one. You can't even blink with this one. Well, who gets the winner now? Let me know in the chat. Who you think is going to seal it? Another glorious opportunity. That's the second header that has gone wide. That should have found the back of the net. And Ella, I'm not sure I'll be happy with that one. It gives Tinto another chance to have a go at it. Guaro with a good pass to find Rolfo. Hansen. Poteas again. Tinto knocking at the door of possibly the winner in this game and ends the corner out of it. Corner comes. Trying to play short. Yes, she does. Is there a routine that she's got to? Poteas, maybe back post cross comes in. Well, it does come in. Nobody's there to connect with it. And Ella can come and claim easily into the nervy part of the game. And this is where the gamers usually don't like being. The professional gamers, well, last 10 minutes, scoreline at 2-2. Do you go for all 3 points? Do you kind of settle for the draw in a league format tournament? What is your style? You can let me know in the chat what your style is if you were in any of these players' shoes. 5 minutes to go now for him. Coombs. Into Rude. Ella building something here. And the pass is coming quickly. Breaking through the defense. Pritchard. Well. On the 10 again. Unfortunately for the defense. Stands tall. But it's not over yet. Shot from distance. Another big save. Sandra Panosingo has been magnificent today. And Kushi set the pace for possibly a 10-2 winner. Hansen. Great pass into Porteas. Alexandria at the back has been superb. He's been everywhere at the back, blocking everything for Ella. And she said that on the 10 again. Well, Pritchard in front of goal has got 2 goals today. But Ella has just got to do better. She's got a final chance. And what a winner this could possibly be. A goal deserving to be called a winner. But here comes Tinto with a great pass. Bruno with the equalizer. Big save. Big save. That's when you call your goalkeepers into action. And that's when they answer the phone really quickly. Wow. What a save to end it all. Drama right at the death of this game. But it was with a striking effort from distance, making it count. Wow. We brought you back-to-back superb action. And if not enjoyed this, what more do you want to enjoy, my friend? Leave a like on the stream. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's only on Ultimate Battle, and there's more to come for you. Do not touch that dial. But what a game this one was. I've just got to go and be like, wow. What a goal to seal the deal, and what a save to also confirm the victory. Ella secures all 3 points. Congratulations to Tinto. She definitely played her heart out, and I feel like when she grew into the game, she was the best player. But sometimes you've got to see it out, and that's extremely important. Ella grabs all 3 points in this one. We'll take another break. There's more to come from the Girls League. Well, it's been a wonderful time today. We've had some crazy, crazy games. Start of the game, some other girl taking the game by the scruff of the neck and getting that win 5-1. It just kind of set the pace. Beating Ade by 5 goals to 1 set the pace for the whole league today. And match day 2 has for sure been incredible. Game 2, wow. I just reminisce over game 2 and then game 3 and just go like, if this is what we've signed up for, then we've signed up for great things. And Ultimate Battle, once you get your registration by subscribing to the channel, you sign on to great things, and there are great things to come. But unfortunately for today, we'll have to have an abrupt end. A lot of the girls are having technical problems on their end. We promise that next week we'll have our full set. So for today, on match day 2, they'll be having offline games, which we won't be able to bring you the live stream of it. But for sure, next week we'll have all on the main broadcast. That is going to be the end of today. And I must say, myself and the whole technical team, we say a big thank you to everybody who joined the stream today. It means a lot to us that you guys are here watching and supporting the women and supporting Ultimate Battle. It's been a great day today. And for sure, next week we'll be back with some more action from the Girls League for the very last time. My name is Slimore. I'll see you next week, Saturday, with some more FC action from the Girls League. Stay tuned. There's big things to come.